Welcome. We're so glad you're here for this exciting exploration of leasing versus buying after 55. Allen and Rox is committed to helping you understand your choices and has been supporting clients with award-winning service for over 75 years. For decades, many of us have heard the same advice: buy a home, build equity, it's the American dream. And for many years, that advice made perfect sense. But as our lives change, so do the rules of the game. Your priorities and financial situation evolve, opening paths that you may not have considered previously. Suddenly, options that seemed unusual before may be the smartest choice for you. Today, we're going to explore the different paths of leasing and buying with real numbers, real stories, and real insights from people just like you who have made this decision. Whether you choose to lease or buy, you'll walk away with the clarity and confidence to make the right choice for your unique situation. So, let's dive in and discover what your options really look like after 55. So, why does this conversation matter? After 55, it may be time to consider how elements of your life have changed. You have more freedom than ever before, and now is the time to explore your options. Housing can be one of the biggest financial decisions you'll make, and as your lifestyle and priorities change, so should the way you live. Whether it be the kids out of the house, changes in health considerations, or retirement planning, your current situation may not suit you anymore. Your time horizon is different and you're no longer planning for 30 years in the future. You've entered a new era and it's time to prioritize the life you want to live right now. Instead of accumulating assets, you're now focused on preserving wealth, accessing liquidity, and making your money work smarter, not harder. It can feel amazing to have the freedom to spend time with family, travel, build community, discover new experiences, and take care of your health. Leasing allows you to build a lifestyle that supports these values without compromising your finances, worrying about physical maintenance, or stressing about property management. Traditional advice about home ownership has been designed for people building their careers and families. Now that you're in a completely different era of your life, it deserves a fresh perspective. Here's what looks different as you move through the stages of life after 55. In your late 50s to early 60s, you're in what we'd call the exploration phase. You're highly mobile and may be still working or just transitioning into retirement. During this time, you have more ability to test out different lifestyle options to see what's best for you. This is the perfect time to explore leasing because it gives you the flexibility to try different communities, locations, climates, and situations without committing hundreds of thousands of dollars. In your mid-60s to mid-70s, you enter the lifestyle phase. You're fully retired, want to maximize travel and leisure, and are focused on low-maintenance living so you can spend time doing what you love, not yard work and repairs. Having your capital liquid means you can take that dream trip, help a grandchild with education, or invest in experiences rather than having your wealth locked in a property. As you move to your mid-70s and 80s, comfort and accessibility become key. Your priorities naturally shift towards healthcare access, an environment to sustain your personal health, proximity to family, and general support. Leasing makes it simple to relocate near quality medical facilities or family without the stress of selling a home. Each of these stages has steps to prepare for and look forward to. The key is to choose a housing strategy that enhances your freedom at every phase. Leasing isn't just a temporary trend. Experts and major publications are showing that a deeper understanding of your financial situation and priorities can open new opportunities for better living. Articles from U.S. News and World Report and AARP highlight the benefits of both leasing and buying for those 55 plus to help make an informed decision. Much of the advice you've heard throughout your lifetime may make it seem like home ownership is the only way to go, but that simply isn't the case. Opening your mindset to something different isn't easy, but considering the facts may prove that leasing is the best choice for you. AARP offers questions to ask such as, how are your finances? How much do you want to simplify your life? How clear are your long-term plans? And how and when might your physical needs change? These are critical factors to consider in your housing future and can help you reassess your current situation. Leasing is increasingly becoming the smart choice for retirees who value freedom, flexibility, and wealth management. Both leasing and buying have genuine benefits, but they differ greatly. Let's explore what makes leasing different first. Leasing offers you the freedom to relocate whenever life calls without having to worry about the stress of buying or selling a home. Whether that's moving closer to family, chasing better weather, accessing reliable health care, or simply trying a new adventure, you get the predictable monthly costs with no surprise expenses. When the water heater breaks or the roof needs replacing, it's no longer your problem to take on. Keep capital in your investment accounts and allow it to grow while keeping it accessible for opportunities or emergencies. On the other hand, buying has its own set of advantages. You have stable housing costs that won't fluctuate with the market, can build equity over time, and have complete control of your space. Owning a home is a great choice for permanence and stability, but the best part about it is that there's no universally right answer. Just the one that is right based on your own priorities, financial situation, and the lifestyle you want to live. Let's talk about cash and opportunity cost. Opportunity cost refers to what you could earn if your money was invested instead of locked in a down payment. Let's look at a real example. Imagine you have $120,000 available. If you buy a home, that $120,000 goes into your down payment and gets locked into your house. Yes, you're building equity over time, but that money is illiquid. You can't access it without selling or borrowing against your home. Alternatively, if you lease instead and invest that same $120,000 in a balanced portfolio, earning a conservative 7% annual return, after 10 years that investment grows to approximately $236,000. That's $116,000 in growth, and it's accessible anytime you need it. Now, let's scale that up. If you invest $200,000 at the same 7% return, after 10 years you'd have about $393,000. With nearly $200,000 in investment growth, that money can be put towards health care, travel, family, or any opportunity that comes your way. This is the power of keeping your capital working for you instead of tying it down. Take a look at where your money actually goes when you buy a home. Consider how long you're planning to stay at your next location. Buying a home may build equity and have a high return in the long run, but be sure of your plans and think about how things might change in 5 years. When you buy a home, in the early years about 65% of your payments go to principal, which is the part that builds equity. 25% goes straight to interest. That's just the cost of borrowing, but it's money you never see again. 6% goes to property taxes each year and 3% to insurance. Additionally, you should budget 1–2% of your home's value every year for maintenance and repairs. Roof repairs, HVAC replacement, plumbing or electrical issues, and general upkeep can add up but be overlooked. When you lease, all those expenses, maintenance, repairs, and property tax, are someone else's responsibility. Your monthly costs are predictable, and your capital is free to grow in investments or be available when you most need it instead of being tied up in repairs and interest payments. Another benefit of keeping your money liquid and available is being prepared for the risk of unexpected expenses. In an article from CNBC, a study from the Center for Retirement Research at Boston College has shown that 83% of retired households experience at least one unexpected cost each year. The research notes that about 40% of retired households do not have enough cash to cover even a single year of unplanned expenses, let alone their whole retirement. Expenses are separated into 3 categories in the research. Rainy day expenses, such as car maintenance costing more than $500 or home maintenance of $1,000 or more. Family-related expenses, such as the death of a spouse, providing financial help to family or necessary travel. And healthcare expenses above $500, such as dental expenses or prescription costs. It's estimated that 60% of all retiree households will face a rainy day shock, 29% will have an unexpected family-related expense, and 58% will confront an unexpected healthcare expense. Higher-income retirees experience these unexpected expenses at a greater rate than those with lower incomes as well, according to the research. About 45% of households with less than $50,000 in income face a rainy day or healthcare shock in a given year, compared with 80% of those with $100,000 or more in income. With leasing, costs from home repairs or emergencies can be minimized and passed out of your hands. Leasing also allows you to keep capital on hand to be prepared for anything that comes your way. There are often many negative preconceptions about renting. Whether it be for financial or emotional reasons, leasing can be thrown out of the question before it's even seriously considered. For one, many consider leasing to be throwing money away, and that buying is always the cheaper and more economical decision. However, breaking down examples of monthly costs and benefits over time, it's clear that it's quite the opposite. With leasing, you're buying flexibility, liquidity, and freedom. Plus, money tied up in home equity often earns less than a diversified investment portfolio. It can be hard to imagine investing in a home that doesn't focus on building equity, but after 55, liquidity is often more valuable than building equity. You've likely already built your wealth. Now is the time to use it, not lock it away. Another misconception is that leasing means you're not committed. Leasing means you're committed to the lifestyle, not the building. It allows you to date a location before you marry it and maintain the flexibility to support your lifestyle with your housing choice wherever it may take you. Lastly, it can be easy to say that you have plenty of time and to wait till the market is right, but in reality, many over 55 wait too long to make the choices they want. You never know when life can change, and moving while you have the energy and motivation can make your transitions smoother and more successful. Keeping an open mind and listening to facts can help you seriously consider leasing as an option for your next move. Don't wait for that perfect moment. Have confidence in your choice and stay prepared for anything life throws at you. Let's hear some real stories from real people who have made this choice. Philippa "Pippa" White is a 60-year-old advertising creative director who went from living with her family in Chicago to renting in Atlanta. She made the choice after reevaluating her family and career situation and has found freedom in her choice. In her words, "I'm definitely saving money. I don't have the same expenses as I did before, carrying a house and a mortgage. So I'm definitely much freer than I was and lighter." Jeanine and Tony consolely moved from their home in Pennsylvania to Florida in hopes of buying. But after being faced with unavailability in the housing market, they chose to rent and familiarize themselves with the community before buying when the time is right for them. Jeanine is a retired teacher and starting her second career as a freelance travel and food writer, and Tony continues to work as an insurance executive near their new Florida home. Sharon Flesher writes in the blog Crow's Feet about how she and her family switched to renting in the South after selling the home they owned for almost 30 years. She cites proximity to family, access to health care, and a vibrant cultural scene as factors in their choice. She discusses reflecting on owning a home in her past, feeling confident in their choice and what they had built, but ready for change. She also expressed shock in learning the financial benefits of leasing. All of these situations showcase how the choice to lease may not have been the most obvious from the start, but ended up being the best for each. They took into account their personal lives, financials, and hopes for the future when making this decision, and haven't looked back since. Let's recap some key differences between leasing and buying. Buying is a great choice for those looking to leave property to family, settle down in one location permanently, want to build equity through property and accept market risk, and maybe even enjoy taking on home maintenance and improvements. There are tons of great homes available to buy on the market in a variety of locations for those 55 plus or looking to retire, and home ownership can be the best decision for many people. On the other hand, leasing provides flexibility across the board. You're able to move without selling for health concerns, family needs, travel exploration, or location preferences. It also helps to simplify your maintenance responsibilities and allows you to focus on what matters most to you. Financially, you're able to keep your savings liquid and accessible while still growing investments. For many, leasing is the best choice for them, combining financial and lifestyle flexibility as an incredibly smart choice for housing after 55. As you evaluate your current situation and future prospects, ask yourself, Does this decision serve my life, or does it own me? Does it add or take away freedom to my life? Make your housing decision based on what supports your values, whether that be freedom of relocation to family without the stress of selling, not worrying about unexpected home repairs, or ability to work or travel as you see fit. Consider financial flexibility, ability to navigate life's twists and turns, and living stress-free. It feels good to prioritize your mental and physical health at this stage of your life. Make the housing decision that supports you and your values. Here's a helpful flowchart to help you decide what's right for you. If you value flexibility and travel, are concerned about changes in your health, want to preserve capital, and prefer limited maintenance, leasing may be the best choice for you. As we've talked about in this presentation, leasing grants you all of these things without compromising your financials or lifestyle. If you don't resonate with any of these values, buying a home is still a great option for those who are committed to one location long-term and are comfortable with the risks of home ownership. No matter what you choose, make sure you consider all of these things when making your decision. So, where do you go from here? Step 1 is to take an honest assessment of your current situation. Sit down and really evaluate your financial position. How much liquid capital do you have and want to have? What are your current housing costs, including all expenses? What are your lifestyle goals for the next 5, 10, 15 years? Do you value flexibility, or are you certain about staying in one location long-term? Step 2, calculate the true costs of both options for your specific situation. Don't just look at mortgage versus rent factor in property taxes, insurance, maintenance, HOA fees, opportunity cost of your down payment, and the value of your time and energy. Step 3, visit and explore leasing communities that match your lifestyle. See what's actually available and test if you can envision yourself living there. Talk to current residents and inquire about their experiences, or maybe even schedule a stay to explore amenities and the community. Step 4, consult a financial advisor who understands retirement housing strategies. Make sure they can show you detailed comparisons based on your specific financial situation and help you analyze what makes sense for you. You're not making this decision blindly. You now have the knowledge, framework, and questions to ask to ensure you're making the choice that is absolutely right for your unique situation and goals. In the end, you've learned that leasing isn't something to brush aside. It is a strategic housing choice for many and could be right for you in the next chapter of your life. For all the reasons we've discussed throughout this presentation, leasing gives you the freedom to focus on living, not maintaining. Take this thought with you as you plan the exciting future ahead of you. Let me introduce you to 3 exceptional featured communities, all that offer homes for lease and are managed by Allen and Rox. First, we have Coastal Run at Heritage Shores, a community offering 55-plus main-level single-family homes in Bridgeville, Delaware. These homes feature 2 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms, 2-car garages, and up to 2,700-plus square feet. Residents enjoy a range of amenities such as the Heritage Shores Golf Course and Pro Shop, clubhouse, and wellness and fitness centers. Also included are an indoor and outdoor pool, beautiful tennis and pickleball courts, and even on-site restaurants. Just 40 minutes from Rehoboth Beach, this beautiful community at Heritage Shores offers an active and comfortable lifestyle for those 55-plus. Next is the Villas at Bridgeville. These luxury homes featuring multi- and single-level family living in Bridgeville, Delaware, offer 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms, 2-car garages, and up to 2,600-plus square feet. Community amenities include a pool, fitness center, and playground. These homes offer gourmet kitchens with stainless steel appliances and are located within walking distance of shops and restaurants nearby, as well as also being only 40 minutes to Rehoboth Beach. Finally, there's Lakeside Run at Trapp, offering single-family homes in Maryland close to the Chesapeake Bay. These homes offer 2 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms, 2-car garages, and up to 3,200-plus square feet. Community amenities include a beautiful outdoor pool and pool house, dog park, playground, sports court, pond, and great walking trails. It's just a short drive to great dining and shopping in Easton, and is only 15 minutes to a variety of Chesapeake Bay activities. More information about any of these amazing communities can be found by contacting our leasing agents or by exploring our websites for pricing and availability. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn all about leasing after 55. We here at Allen and Rox hope you have gained valuable information that will help inform your housing decisions. For more information or to schedule a personal virtual or on-site visit, give us a call at 302-240-9247 and speak with one of our specialists, or send us an email at contact@coastalrun.com. We're happy to help guide you step by step through the process of leasing. Thank you again for being open to new options, ideas, and for taking the time to evaluate what freedom means to you in this stage of life. Here's to making choices that bring you joy, peace of mind, and the freedom to live life exactly the way you want.